Boy, this bike is fun. Alright, it is May the 10th or 11th, I think it's 10th. And I am out and about today. You know what? I think I'm going to go down. Do I want to go down the main strip? I think I do. I think I'm going to go down the main strip down through here. Maybe go find me a steakhouse, something like that. Anyway, so what have I got going on today for you wonderful YouTubers? Well, we're out on the BMW 1250 GS Adventure 2023 model. I got a new helmet here. If y'all can see, it's got graphics on it, not like the other one. It's a Mark something. I don't know what it was. One of those fancy helmets. It's a Shoei Neotec 2. I know the 3s are out. I have said this before. I'll say it again. I am not buying a $1,000 helmet that I got to put in another $350 comm system in it if I can't try it on in a store. And I have been to numerous motorcycle shops around the greater Omaha area and back to the greater Memphis area, and a few stops along the way. I think one of them was in Kansas. I should have went to the one up in Wichita. I've been to them before, and they had a good selection too, but I didn't get a chance to go down and buy that when I went home last time. But I could not find the Shoei Neotec 3. When I got home in Mississippi, there's a big warehouse there in Mississippi that sells the Shoei Neotec 3s. It's very close to my house, but you can't go in there. It's a warehouse. They won't let you in there. I said, I just want to try a helmet on. Nope, you got to buy one through one of their suppliers, eBay, whoever. Get it, try it on, and if it don't fit, send it back. And I said, nope. Let me close this down. Might be a little better on the wind noise. I said, no, I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to spend that kind of money and go through that kind of hassle of a week to get it. If it don't fit, a week to send it back, a week to get something else, get the refunds, get them processed back on my card or my bank account, whatever. I'm not going to do that. Shoei messed up, okay? They should have put these helmets in all of the retail stores first. They sent them all over here to every warehouse there is. Those guys are the only ones that have them that I have found so far. 3 or 4 or 5 months from now, there may be a bunch of them around, and I might be able to try one in the store. But I had so much positiveness about this Neotec 2 in the way that it fits my head. Holy smoke, it was like they took my head and poured a mold around it and made the helmet around my head for an extra large. It was that good of a fit. And it's quiet when you close it all up. My old one was 5 or 6 years old. It was getting a lot more wind noise inside of it than I was comfortable with. I did buy some new cheek pads that did help. I never wrecked, never dropped it, never fell, hit it, bumped it, nothing. I did hit the side of the truck with it one time when this thing fell over. I pulled into the driveway way too slow, right beside the truck, and the bike just went over, and my helmet hit the side of my truck, put a little dent in my truck, and I was like, man, I can't deal with that. You know what? I think I want to go and get me Olive Garden again. I may go back over there. I don't know. We'll see. That was my mom's favorite place. So whenever I go by Olive Garden, I got to go in there and eat because memory to her. But anyway, I fell over, hit the truck, put a dent in the truck. It didn't hurt it. I may have even popped it back out by now, but regardless, when you got a helmet that's 5 or 6 years old, And I don't exactly remember when I bought that thing. I want to say it was 2018 when I bought it. I'm just not sure. I think I can look at my old videos when I got it. But anyway, the helmet works great. It's quiet. The Sena SRL works in it. I did get the upgraded SRL 2 with the mesh system on it. The old system still works fine. Matter of fact, I think the speakers in the old one are better than the ones in this one. So I'm keeping that helmet as a spare. It's got the older SRL 2 in it. This one has the SRL 2 version 2. And I got them all at discounted prices because they weren't brand new. Well, the SRL, the first one I bought, was fairly brand new, but because I bought the helmet and the comm system at the exact same time, and I was prior military, and I worked in the ER. That particular shop up there in Bedford, New Hampshire, gave me a fantastic price on the helmet and the comm system together. And if I'm ever up there again, I'll definitely go in and buy something from them again, just to say thank you. It was great. They had Hondas out there. They had all kind of stuff out there. And it was just a good store, good people in there. So I like that, you know. But fast forward a few years, the new helmets are coming out. Everybody is talking about how great the 3 is, except for one thing. The Neotec 3, many reviews, I've looked at it. The sunshade, you know, it goes up in the internal sunshade, it drops down. They say it drops down further because people were saying it didn't come down far enough, and I have no idea who in the world would be saying that. That thing worked fine for me, but the new one comes down and hits people on the nose. I would go berserk. And of course, you can adjust it up a little bit. You could, you know, just don't pull it down all the way. But who wants to reach up and flip your sun visor down and bam, hit you on the nose? No, we're not having that. So until I can try one on, test it out, see how it fits me, it ain't happening. I'm not going to spend that kind of money on a helmet that I can't put on my lid. So anyway, that's enough about the helmet. Shoei Neotec 2 limited edition one here with the fancy colors. I forget where it is. I'll look it up when I get back home. Beautiful helmet, very quiet, seals up really good around my neck. Airflow is great. Vents on it work great. It's just an all-around nice helmet. Yeah, let me go on some of these. And I like it, so I had no problem buying a second one. And I did, the other cheek pads I put in the other one, I didn't get the 35s, I got 31s on it. And it fit pretty much the same as the 35s after 5 or 6 years of wearing them, but it does feel more comfortable. So you can get new pads for me if you want to. Anyway, the second thing I'm trying out is I have AnkerWorks, the 650 MT, I think, lavalier microphone system. I think the shop is closed up here, but I'm gonna ride by them anyway. Let's see if I can get you to see it. It's on the bottom of my, well, the GoPro Mini 11, and then I got a Motorrad holder for it that holds the mic adapter, and then below that is the receiver. I guess I can see that, maybe in the mirror, is a receiver for the mics. The mics are round. These are a little bit bigger, round, larger I should say, than the Hollyland Lark system that I made a video on just a week or so ago. I didn't think these were going to fit up in there. I know the Rode Wireless Go's would not fit up inside my helmet. And I said, well, let me see if, you know, of course the Hollyland Lark system fit in here great. What am I looking at over here? Pardon me, I'm looking around for something. Anyway, the Hollylands fit up in there. They're smaller. These AnkerWorks I thought might be a little bit big. I thought, you know what? I got a $70 discount on them for like 210 bucks, but I got them for like 140, something like that. And I said, you know what? I'm gonna try them. The magnetic clips, the polarity is reversed, so I couldn't use the magnet from the Hollylands for the AnkerWorks. But y'all know Anker. If you've ever bought any kind of digital electrical wires charging, anything from Anker, ANK, or AnkerWorks off of Amazon and eBay, you know that's some good stuff. It works well. The quality is good, lasts a long time, and I've bought numerous things from them over the years and never had any trouble. But in fact, I'm almost positive that little bit tiny microphone I had in my other helmet that I've shown y'all before that I had wired up to the cheek pad, I think, yeah, they're closed. Shit. Oh well. Sorry. I think that was AnkerWork. Are they? Oh, the re-black top in it. That's what they're doing. What in the world's going on with the car lot? See, no car. They got them all over here. So, I bought the Hollyland. I think it's a 650. Maybe an MT or an XT or something like that. Anyway, it's a good. They got great stuff. So I figured I'd try their little round wireless lav mics. And this is all. If you ever had the Rode Wireless Go, it's all the same thing. You have one receiver, and you have a transmitter. The little square white little things, boxes. Y'all seen them on my other videos. I've used them numerous times in all my videos. And of course, Rode works great, but the receivers are square. Not the best thing to have to put into your helmet. It's just kind of hard to fit it up in here without it rubbing all over your cheeks and everything. You have to put you have to build some stuff up with double stick tape to get it up inside the curvature of this face mask. So what I had done with those is I had wired that. Of course, I had this microphone wired in another helmet for years. Used it with my Tascam DR05, whatever that DX05, whatever. It works great, okay? But it would not work in this helmet anymore because this windshield here doesn't give me the same wind protection as my Harley did. So I had to go with something different. I made a video going up to South Dakota a month or so back. I couldn't use any of the footage. Couldn't use none of it. It was so much wind noise and so loud that it wasn't working. So I put the Lark system in there from Hollyland and it worked great. I tried this and out walking around the house. We've got so much tornado weather and rain weather around here. I hadn't been out to get on the bike from work and stuff like that. So today I'm off. It's Friday. I'm off tomorrow. It's beautiful today. We got clouds up there. It's supposed to be no rain. So I'm looking forward to riding today and maybe definitely tomorrow. I gotta get the oil and truck changed tomorrow. So we're testing out new helmet, new wireless lav mic from AnkerWorks. Hopefully the sound on this thing is as good or maybe better or equal to Hollyland Lark system. I'm going to try it. Either one fits up in the helmet. The receivers work. This one here does have a digital screen on the receiver, so you can see the little green goes up to yellow and red, the little markers that go up and down that show you how much volume is coming through and how it's picking up. And this thing is literally, if I pooch my lips out like a duck face, like all the girls do in their videos, my bottom lip touches the microphone, the body of the microphone. It has a dead cat in it. Close this up again. The dead cat system, the little fuzzy thing you plug in over the microphone opening, is genius on this. It has a little, looks like a 3.5 millimeter jack, but it's rough, it's plastic. And on the round transmitter that I've got stuck up in my helmet, when you go to, you can also plug in an external lav mic into that little thing, just like you can with the Rode Wireless Go. But there's a little dead cat that plugs into that hole and snaps over the opening of the microphone. Now, I remember in my last video on the Hollyland, I took a little bit of a foam and double stick taped it over that opening because I was getting a lot of popping from the P's and B's and stuff like you do on a lot of microphones. Those little pop filters you put over there. I did one of those and that helped. This one plugs in there just like that, and it's got what looks like some foam up inside it along with the fuzzy dead cat. And I think it's going to work probably even better. We're going to find out when I edit this video and take a look at everything. Where did I see it? I think it's going to turn down this road. I think it's right down here. I've eaten down here before. I'm not eating at Buffalo Wild Wings. Never, ever again. There's Olive Garden. Some guy comes in, runs up a $300 or $400 tab, and runs out on the waitress, and they took that money out of her paycheck, which is illegal in all 50 states unless you sign a waiver agreeing to it. And after they took the money out of her paycheck, she put a video up and they fired her for calling the dude out on video. So Buffalo Wild Wings, you ain't never getting my business again. And I don't even know who the girl is. I just saw her video, and she posted the video that she did for the guy and showed his face. And Buffalo Wild Wings is like, oh, no, no, no. You cannot do that to our non-paying thief of a customer. You just can't do that. I agreed with her 100%. Absolutely 100% I agreed with her. Call him out, show his face. So you other restaurant girl workers, if you're ever working and you see him coming again, watch him, because he will run and scat on you. I wonder if this is prom night, or they're just dressed up really nice young kids. I don't like going on prom night. And one of my mirrors has a different look to a different angle. I don't know. Anyway, folks, I'm here at the Olive Garden. I'm gonna go grab something to eat. I'm gonna go out and ride at night tonight and check my headlights and make sure they're adjusted like I need them. But so far, the helmet feels fantastic. You see the graphics on it, and I like the way it looks. I do have the little tiny mic. I got tired of microphones in my face, the little boom microphone. I took that off and put this in. This is supposed to go into the Air GTs, I think, but I just kind of wired it back up and stuck it up here for my Senna, because it can still hear. Senna can hear me up in here when I make phone calls. But we're going to go in here, get something to eat, and I will be back out for long, if I can even get a table. It's pretty dang clammed up in there, it looks like. And we'll finish this video out tonight with some more riding and checking things out. Oh, I got me some new gloves. Do a Harley Davidson and bought me some newer gloves. I couldn't find any decent ones I liked. So since I got a Harley, I figured I can wear them too. And this jacket's all new. So I have new equipment that I'm testing out. I forget the name brand of it. They're everywhere. You see them in all bike shops. They all got them. It's a good little jacket. It's mesh. It doesn't have a liner in it, but it feels so comfortable when you're out riding and the wind hits it. And it's not like coolness. I don't know how to explain it. It's just like when the wind comes through the mesh, it feels cooler than if you didn't have the thing on at all. And it does have a liner in case it gets a little chilly at night. I can pop the liner back in it. But I did get another one. It's just a liner. I mean, it's just a jacket with no liner at all. You can see through the thing. And man, it's for summer riding to give you some protection with some shoulder pads, some shoulder pads. It's a great jacket. Noru. Can y'all see that? Noru. I guess they say it. I can zip this jacket out. It's got all kind of pockets in it. It's got back protection, shoulders. I think it's level 1, it ain't level 2. But it's something. If you're gonna ride around in the summertime, you want some kind of a jacket that's chill. This thing is great. I really like it. All right. I wonder if I ought to take that GoPro off. Yep, I think I am. All right, folks. I'm gonna get in and eat again. I'll pick back up tonight, and we'll see how it goes tonight. All right. Later. Nifty. Whew. I just had calamari and soup salad. And that calamari was probably some of the best I've had in a long time. And why does the phone continue to go to the... And my baby, my little granddaughter. Get on. Okay, he's on. Always grab the clutch. Well, I have got a pair. You hit that gear into gear with the kickstand down. It just dies. All right. That hill stop, y'all see that little green H in a circle with the things? Touch your brakes, cuts it off. That's hill stop. Pretty simple. Or you can slowly start letting that on a clutch and it cuts right off. It's a pretty amazing feature. I kind of think I want to run into Omaha. I don't know. Can't see, nothing coming. Or maybe, you know, when you go and you have some good food, you feel like, oh man, I just want to go back home and go to bed. Not gonna do that. Oh, it didn't turn my... Don't know if you can hear Senna or not, but had to hook her back up. Might give my daughter a call here in a little bit. Definitely got to go over here and get some gas. Time to top her off. $2.95 over here. And it won't be for that for me because I get the premium. But at least I know where to come fill my truck up. Their premium's only $3.69. Is that, or is that diesel? No, that's premium. Less than $4. $3.69. Oh yeah. We've been to fill up. It's over $4 in other places. Sam's Club. Oh, you gotta be shitting me. It's closed down. The oil prices are still up. That's why. Okay. Just got some gas a haul. Nothing that way. Well, I tell you what, when you fill this thing up with gas, you could definitely feel the weight difference in this thing. We're just gonna go ride. Take a back road. And we're gonna go ride through Nebraska. So like I said, I'm trying to stay out till it's past dark, check these lights out. See how it sounds, how much different this noise is with the visor closed. And he is all locked in. It's fun. I think I'm gonna take a different back road. Ooh, there's a lot of traffic out on a Friday night. Mother's Day weekend. Crack open the helmet one notch. This Neotec 2 does have some little low notches. I think the Schubert, that E1 I had, which is like a C3, I think it was, or it might have been a C1, C2. It had some good little small notches on it, if I recall. Come on, green light. Get my road rage on. There we go. These tires I got on it, they're noisy. A lot of people are talking about that. The Anarchy, I think it's Anarchy, but they are noisy. So, end of the summer, I just might get some new tires. I don't know. We'll wait and see. Yep, okay, we're back on the back road. I was told that, and I had never tried it, if you have the cruise control set on this 1250 GS Adventure, and you're like in 5th gear, and you upshift using the Gear Shift Assist Pro foot peg lever without pulling in the clutch, it won't take it off cruise control. I just tried it, and it worked. That's pretty nifty. Alright, I'm going to set the cruise at 45. I'm in 4th. I'm going to upshift the 5th. Cruise control is still on. So it works. You can use the tab to tab up the speed or tab it back down. And it don't take long to get there. Blow it up 5 more to 55, you feel this thing is full. It's 8:30 p.m. It's about 9 o'clock, it ought to be dark, and I can check my lights and see how I'm liking them. Placement, beam, all that good stuff. I can tell they're not real high anymore because I can see them flashing off the back of that truck and these cones and barrels over here. So I think I've got it adjusted down pretty close to where I'm going to want it. I think I got the high beams on like 20% right now, those my extra driving lights. And when I hit them high beam, they go to 100%. I just don't remember what I put, maybe 40%. Yeah, I'm on 40%. I bought some extra Rigid Industries driving lights, single row driving lights. There are fog lights on this thing, I believe. They don't give out a whole lot. They put out a little side light, you know, where you can see on the side better. Might have to adjust them a little bit, but I didn't bring any tools with me. Oh, wait a minute, I may have Allen keys, stuff, torques. I believe I got some in the bag. Well, I don't want to blind anybody for sure, but I want to be able to see at night. And this bike did not come with adaptive headlights. It did not come with a heated seat. So heated seat ain't worried about. The adaptive headlights might have been okay, but I hear they're having problems with them. I don't know, maybe you guys have heard more than I have. Nobody wants to buy a $1,500 light assembly that's messed up, that who knows whether it would be fixed under warranty or not. You know, you just don't know. We'll find out over time. These, when you put them on high beam, these do really good. I just want to check out the other lights. I got the outside GoPro on the very front so we can see these lights and all that stuff I was talking about. We're going to see how that works. And no, Starbucks closed 15 minutes or 10 minutes early, so I can't get my drink. Kinda typical of these little freaking teenagers these days. Anything to do to, at the popo, anything they can do to get off work early, they're gonna do it. Target don't close to 10. But them little gals decided they wanted to stand around and giggle instead of earning a paycheck. So, whatever. Anyway, I think we're going to be dark enough that I can go and check these lights out. If we get back on the interstate, we'll look at them and see. So, it's a good thing to test out the this AnkerWorks on the media mod up in the front on my GoPro 11. That's a regular GoPro. Come on. Get my nuts on the seat right. We'll see how this transmits up to the front. I got them all plugged in up there. And I had to change the battery out. My Mini died. But the GoPro Mini died out on me, so I hooked up. And the GoPro 11 battery's dead, but I got a spare battery. So I'll put that in there. We'll see how that works. Come on, light, dang. There's my little light. The only lights you see out dead in front of the motorcycle right now are the extra headlights that I put on. Here's the little side marker fog lights. Hold on a second here. I'll turn them on right now. And they put out a little side light. It's just not dark enough to see them yet. There we go. I don't have them shining out very far. I may change that. We'll see. Try out through here. Yeah, it lights up a little bit better. Good duty. And here's high beam. Woohoo. Yeah, I may have to extend them out a little bit farther. They put out a good light right in front, but oh, not out far as I want to. You can see when I turn the fog lights off, They just light up the side a little bit. It's more for other cars to see me when I'm during the daylight. And we'll turn them off. But these driving lights, I've got them down too far, but I can't tell how much the beam puts out unless I pull over. And I might do that and pull over. And got a gas station down over here. And as you can tell, they're dimmable, but they're not throwing the light out any farther. They just get brighter or dimmer, so I don't want to have them casting light way out in the front and blind people. So I may turn on dim, I may turn them down to like 10, 20%. And then when I put them on bright, like right here, you see right in front of me is great, but it's not shining out like, you know, 70 yards or something like that. So I may play around with it some more tonight. I don't know. Bend them up a little bit more. And so I don't blind people during the day and night when they're on regular. Even though they're casting a light out kind of far, they'll still be really dim. And then when I do put them on bright, yeah, they'll shine out farther. Yeah, I can turn them down. So that's not bright at all. Okay. That's no more than the regular headlights. But when I get up over this hill, I'm going to see the brightness of them again, and we'll try that. The fog lights, you see, they're just right out in front. They really, truly are like a fog light, because they only go out about 10, 20 feet in front of the bike. And that was set by the factory. And even though those drive lights are still on, they're really dim right now, because I can push my Wonder Whiz wheel over on the top side and hold it, and after about a few seconds of holding it, it blinks, and then I can dim those lights even more or brighten them even more while they're on dim. But when I put them on high beam, I'm not going to do it right now. Let that van get over the hill. We'll just see. Ooh, oh yeah, y'all saw that. I think that's going to work. And if I'm ever out riding on the interstate late at night and I see they're not out far enough, I can still bend them up a little more. There's a little bit of play in them. I've got, I did look when I was at the start, I do have the wrenches and stuff in my saddlebag, so I can turn them up. But they're so dim right now that even though they are shining up a little higher than they should be for low beam, they're not hurting anybody's eyes. Let's see. Because I'm looking at the signs, and the signs aren't like really high reflecting back at me. Anywho. It's 9:20. too fast. That little light up arrow. It'll get you. I don't think it's got a camera on it though. But see, when I hit the, I can see the lights up there. Yeah, I think that's going to work for high beam. I got them on, I'm assuming it's probably about 10 to 20% on low beam. And on high beam, of course, it's 100%. And you can see the difference as you just noticed. This guy gonna let me go. Oh, he's turning good. You see the steins, how they brighten up a little bit more. And when I turn on my fog lights, they're angled down really low. You can see they're not casting out a beam. So, get around this corner. We'll see how it looks with all of them on. What do y'all think? All right, there's just I turned off the little fog lights. No, I didn't. No, I did. That's it. No fog lights. That's just the headlight and those two other lights dimmed down to about, what, 20%. There's my fog lights on. And there's my high beams. Yeah, I think that's going to work. I probably could stand to bring them up just another tad, but I'm not going to mess with it right now. If I do get up, I'm going to take a long road trip and I'm riding a lot at night and I see that I may need that's throwing out a good enough beam for me to see around the sides of the road and far enough down the road. I think we'll be all right with that.